Hey, welcome back. Guess what? January 24th, I am teaching a workshop webinar about food justice programs for faith based communities. Why am I doing this? Well, for one, I saw a post on Threads that made my heart beat with excitement. The Sikh community in my area posted that they are inviting all people of all backgrounds without any questions every day of the year can visit a Sikh temple and eat for free. Eat a home cooked hot meal for free every day of the year. I grew up in Oakland. Some of y'all know that by the name. But I remember going to churches to get food. I remember the Nation of Islam giving food. I remember organizations giving food, cooked and take home. I'm not saying it doesn't happen as often, but it doesn't happen as often. And my concern is that a lot of faith based organizations have put money into buildings and not programs. And it's not always the fault of the congregants or anything like that, because I have dedicated my adult life to food security work. This means schooling, reading, writing, attending conferences, getting involved in a very niche way that everybody doesn't, right? Everybody doesn't do it to this level. As a result, a lot of programs start with great intentions, but they lack the foundation that you need to sustain these programs: the expertise, the understanding, the systems, everything. So, January 24th, 2026, you can take a class with me where I give you tools to ensure that your food justice programming benefits your community in the best way possible without overtaxing the same people. It's always the same people who volunteer to show up, right? And you get tired, you get burnt out, and it does require a level of understanding that is beyond the reach of the people who are in that space. Let's not forget that a good portion of the congregants themselves may be dealing with food insecurity. So there is that, like, I fit in this category. How can I benefit? How can I help others, right? When I am also in that space. So I just want to hold space for all those individuals and give you some tools, some tricks, some advice, and support on how you can either start new food justice programming or beef up your current food justice programming so that you support the masses. It's really important that we understand one thing. I'm going to give you this one little nugget before the class. Your food justice program should not be tied to church membership or belonging to said faith community. I'm going to say it again. Your food justice programming should not be tied to people who are connected to your belief system. That is one of the biggest mistakes that faith-based communities have done, is have this requirement to sit through proselytizing a statement of faith, joining that particular congregation in order to receive help. One thing about food sovereignty is dignity. Dignity must always be involved in food sovereignty. And requiring someone give up personal information, agree to a faith that they may not necessarily agree to under duress in order to eat and feed their children is an egregious act that I know you don't see that way, but it really is. So that's what we're going to get into. We're going to get into some of that, but I'm going to give you some actionable tools, some things that you can implement right away to support your community. So, if you are following me here on Substack, you know where my website is, and you can find the registration for this class. It's a virtual class. You can be anywhere and take this course. I'm looking forward to seeing you.